everybody, it's Andy aka Max Writer. I hope this thing started right. Let's take a look. Oh, the volume's actually on. So test. Sounds good. Welcome back. We are once again playing Alone Against the Dark. We have lost two characters so far. Both Professor Louis Grunewald and Ernest Holt are dead, killed in Athens, both seemingly by mummies, creatures, horrors from the unknown. So, our next character that we're going to bring in is Nora McShane. We got to get her set up first. Oh, shoot. You know what? I don't have the rules here. Give me one moment. Here we go. Oops. That's not supposed to be there. I've also set up the advertising for like automatic. Excuse me. So it should do 3 minutes of advertising every hour now, I think. But who knows? Twitch is about as reliable as the weather. So the first thing we have to do is set up Nora McShane. I can push this in just a little. Get up a little higher here. She is a reporter, a woman, age 23, from New York City. 11 magic points, 12 hit points. That's respectable. 55 sanity. We have 280 points for skills and 150 bonus points for skills marked with a star. So we'll do the 150 first. Let's there we go. We got a little calculator set up here. Psychoanalysis. What the heck? Read, write, English. Right now it's her education times 5. Her education is 14. That makes it a 70. So let's make that an 80. So that's 10 points. Her credit rating is 15. That's fine. I'm good with that. Read and write Egyptian hieroglyphics. We'll put 40 points in that because that could come in handy. Okay. She has law, photography, sneak, survival, and track. I'm going to put 50 points into sneak because I think that's going to come in handy. I think law would be good too. Let's make law 35. And we'll throw the other 20 points into survival. Then we have 280 points for any place we want. Holy crap, that's a lot. There we go. Hey, Piker Eyes! This is our third installment of Alone Against the Dark. Here, I can do this. I'm fancy. Watch. Fancy. A solo Call of Cthulhu scenario. We're working very briefly on setting up Nora McShane here, our third character. The other two have died. They both died in Athens. Both last game session, or both last stream. So we'll see how Nora does. I have 280 points to put into skills. Oh. Let's get out the rules. I gotta see what all her weapon skills start at, what base is for 2nd edition Call of Cthulhu. 303, it's only 304. Hey, I did pretty good noticing someone had written in the chat. I am very pleased with myself. Here we go. Here's bases. We're going to write those down first. Those are free. Fist punch is 50. Kick is 25. Headbutt is a 10. Grapple is, the base chance is 25. Club, club 25. Um, Handgun starts at 20, and rifle shotgun for the shotgun. The shotgun starts at 30. Okay. Nora is unfortunately quite poor. She only has $700 at all. Period. Does the adventure change based on the character's class or decisions made? It depends on the decisions. Yes, it's like a choose your own adventure book. Um, and it's assumed that the early characters were sending telegrams to the later characters, so they know pretty much everything that happened to them. Realistically, I probably don't know how they died. I don't know who they might have met who killed them, but or what they were doing. But I certainly know. But you gotta. I mean, I know the information, so I'm not gonna be like, I just go to the same place that this guy died and do exactly the same things, because what's the point in that? But unlike choose your own adventure books, sometimes it also depends upon a die roll and using a skill, which is interesting. I really enjoyed Alone Against the Wendigo. I played that. Both characters died, but it was a lot of fun. This one comes with 4 characters. Alone Against the Wendigo only came with 1. Well, it came with 2, technically a male and female version of the same character. So I used the male first, and when he died a year later, his sister, his twin sister, came in looking for him. She didn't die, but she was disgraced in the community, in the educational community, the collegiate community, and she went to jail in Canada because all the graduate students who went with her died. It was She was basically ruined. So but she did survive. All right, I got 280 points. I can put anywhere I want. That's a lot. That's a lot of points. It's not going to feel like a lot, but it's not too bad. Um, so sneak is different from hide in this version of Call of Cthulhu. It's 2 skills, and you know what? She's going to be like most of the women that I set up. She's going to be a good shot. So we're going to drop 70 points into raising both her 45 pistol and her shotgun to 60% each. 30 and 40. So that's 70. So 280 minus 70. Can I find the minus, please? There we go. I have 210 points left. I don't think I'm going to worry about her being really good at fighting, but I will get her. Her dodge starts at dex times 2. Dex is 11, so it starts at 22. Let's make it 52. So that's 30 more points. Um, she gets psychoanalysis. I don't understand why. Let's put 40 in that. We'll put 40 in psychology. So that's 80 more points. Leaves us with 100 points. We've gotten combat. Um, Come on, girls. I'd like to get her track up a little bit. Let's make it 30. We'll drop 20 points there. Spot hidden. Let's make that 45. So there's another 20 points. Let's get her hide up. Everybody, I've needed hide so bad. We're going to drop 40 points into hide to make it 50. That leaves us 20 points left. Um, we're going to drop the 20 points into, I guess, oratory. Let's see what the difference is. Instead of like, they do have fast talk. Oratory, debate starts at 10, oratory starts at 5. Pycar says not to run, but on vacation with the wife. The internet dropped yesterday evening from a storm, and I wanted to test how it was returned. Have a great day. Hey, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Debate. Convince a target victim intellectually the debater is correct in whatever principle he's expounding. He may still deny it emotionally when they go home. Look it up, but he will admit to himself that the debater sounds right. Okay, what's oratory? Counterpart to debate. It convinces targets emotionally that what the user says is true, though not necessarily make them believe it intellectually. We're going to take debate. We're going to put the last 20 points into debate, and that'll be 30. So I got at least some social skills. All right. All right. We're set up with her. About 10 minutes. That was pretty quick. We've used up all of our points. We better leave this calculator up because I have a feeling she's gonna die. And put her aside right there on my right. We've got my notes here. We're starting at 37. No. Yes, 37. Nora McShane. Okay, here we go. Let's see how it goes. Nora McShane's apartment, New York City. You flirted with the city editor and then polished up the national editor, as usual. Your baby blues got you what you wanted, and you don't mind giving the old goat a lift now and then. Besides, this could be the big story of your young life, or so you hope. Hold on, maybe I should do oratory instead of because that's more like charm. Oh, whatever. We're just gonna leave it. It is what it is. Headline sail through your imagination. Miskatonic mystery. Gal gumshoe tracks down missing professor. Financier found alive. And your byline is under every one. With Glier dead and Holt and Grunewald missing, you're pretty sure that the story behind this one will be a real jaw dropper. And probably dangerous. And probably dangerous. Now Holt's been missing for 72 hours. Alright, so let's move the timeline forward 72 hours. 1, 2, 3, around 7 p.m. on the 8th of October is where we're going to start. 8 October, let me note that. You thoughtfully pack the gigantic revolver given you on the QT by Bruno, the Vice Squad cop. A girl can't be too careful, you decide. Hell yes, I've already got a gun. Alright, so I've already got a 45 revolver. Let's write it down. $700. We're jotting that down over here in my notes. You have $700 expense money that the sun allowed you. More cash than you've ever seen in one place. You can leave soon on one of the regular liners, and in the meantime, do some shopping and research. Maybe even make a trip to Arkham. You send a cablegram to your beau, Devon Wilson, aboard the USS Rochester, telling him of your plans and that you'll keep in touch. The sun circulation boost from this story should blow that pipsqueak daily news right out of the water, you dreamily calculate. As for you, you'll be goodbye New York, hello Pulitzer Prize. In the morning, go to any New York location. In the morning. Okay, so we're actually starting on October 9th. October 9th. Any New York location. Let's see what we got here. Bremen locations. Oh my god. It feels like cheating to go, well, there's Egypt, there's Athens, then there's Egypt. Maybe I should go to Athens first. Yeah. I'm real nervous about that. No, I think we're going straight to Egypt. Two people have disappeared in Athens. I really doubt there's any way to find them. All right, so what is today? Today is the 9th, Friday the 9th. We have all day. All day today. Man, yeah, October 9th. We have all day today. We can get our ticket tomorrow for the liner because they leave on Saturdays. So, getting up bright and early, 6 a.m. Get going. Let's see what's actually open. What in New York? We got a day. It would take a whole day to get to Arkham. We wouldn't be able to do much, and then we'd be too late coming back. Oh, E.S. Willett's bookstore doesn't open until 10 a.m. New York Public Library, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Greek consulate. We don't need a hotel. We have an apartment here. Oh, the Empire General Merchandise Emporium. No, we don't need to buy anything. New York Sun newspaper. Holtz, McShane's apartment, hospital, on the street, food vendors, and taxis. All right, let's take a taxi at 56. The New York Sun. We'll get up at 5. We'll take a taxi. We'll hit the New York Sun at 6 a.m. We'll see if there's any new. We'll see if there's any new articles in the New York Sun. Let's see if the taxi has anything different. 56. New York taxi cab costs 30 plus 2D 10 cents. So since we are, I got a 2 and I got a 1. Nice. So 33 cents. Oh, you know what we should do? We should put this on the calculator. She does not have much money. I'm going to have to watch every penny. Since I don't have to purchase a gun, I feel like that's a good thing. There we go. 6.99, 67. We have to keep very close eye on our cash, unfortunately. So we'll take that to the New York Sun at 86, and we'll see if there's anything different there. We got all day to kill. We'll hit the library maybe next, or we'll hit the bookstore. We're gonna grab some like translation books. I'm trying to think if I want to go to Egypt, go to Alexandria. We still don't know what's going on at the Parthenon, but we know that this device is on its way to Cairo. So we probably need to get to Egypt, and it sounds like time is of the essence. So I think we will skip Athens. That's the Athens Hall of Justice. What's my number here? New York Sun newspaper, 86. New York Sun. Okay. These are the same articles. If it is after September 8th, go to 95. Okay. 95. I am not comfortable here. I think my chair's a little too high. 95. Oh, Professor Galier's suicide has shocked and saddened the academic community. This is also, if it's after October 15th, it is not. Today's the 9th. Go to 178, otherwise go to any New York or Athens location. So nothing new there, but that takes care of 8 o'clock. It'll be 10 o'clock before we can get anywhere. I think we'll hit the booksellers next. I'm assuming we've already eaten breakfast. We had an early breakfast. Yeah, there's not much left to do in New York. I guess we could go to the Greek consulate potentially and see if they've got any word. Let's go to the uh, booksellers because it'll take us, let's see, 6 a.m. Oh, wait, we got up at 6. We got up at 5. We took a taxi, so 6 a.m. So it's only 6, so it'll be 7. Takes an hour. It'll be 8 a.m. Well, shit. We got up too early. We're not going to the general merchandising. So we'll kill some time. You know what? We'll kill an hour, eat breakfast now. Take a taxi to get us at 9 a.m. to the New York Public Library. So 56 to 74. Let's check that cash. It is a 6 and a 9. 15 cents. So it's 15.45 cents for the cab. We're already chewing up our cash. The New York Public Library around 9 a.m. Yeah, 9. I marked it good. Is going to put us at 74. Let's see if there's any new information there. We got the whole day, so we could 2 topics per visit. You go to the yeah, and they're open all day. I have to take an hour. No, I don't. I can skip lunch and just have supper. Greece we looked up. Takes 2 hours to study each topic. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's through noon. I don't remember what topics we studied before. The New York Library is 74. Let's do archaeology and Egyptology, I guess. I already did Greece. I don't know if I did the occult. Archaeology is 116. It suggested that, the Carpathos device found in 1900 is in fact of Egyptian origin or design, but was, for some reason, stolen. In fact, some scholars have argued that it's one of the wonder devices of the Aten pyramids. If you can make a successful No or Egyptology roll, go to 110, otherwise 74. Back to 74. No is going to be 70. I guess we're going to make that. This beer is in my way. It's getting in my way of my dice. You know, I could put it over here. Yeah, that's a good idea. Um, no is 70. My Egyptology, that's hieroglyphics. I don't have Egyptology 0. So I guess we'll do a no roll. Got a 38. That's a success. Go to 110. I might have gotten this before. Some of the wonderful devices were said to open secret chambers or panels. Yeah, I did this before. In the tombs, these chambers were thought to be in places that look like solid rock. No intact device has been found, though, nor have any such chambers been discovered. Go to 74. So we're back to 74, but then we're going to go to 85. Egypt today is an engaging. Oh, this is new. Egypt today is an engaging mixture of ancient and modern. Camels and marketplaces are side by side with motor cars and luxurious hotels. Religions. Wait, have I read this before? Of various kinds play a special role in Egypt, many of them of a most unusual nature. It is best, for example, to avoid the Call of Cthulhu. Yeah, I've read this before. So I'm hitting the same damn shit I did before. I should have looked up my notes. Um, I guess we'll come back for occult and all others later. Because I know I did Greece, and I guess that was 85 was Egyptology. I guess that's archaeology. I guess I've done all this. There's no need to come back here, I think. Um, Alright. What else can we do in New York? Oh, booksellers. E.S. Wills, booksellers. So we'll take a taxi to 54. Cost of the taxi, good lord, 14 plus 30 is 44 cents. So I'm down to 600. That's not right. Um, plus 44 minus 0.44. That's better. 698.78. That's how much cash. I'm not tipping. And we're going to go to E.S. Wills Booksellers. 54. 54, where we can buy. Oh, these cost money. I think we'll take the English Arabic phrase book. How many can I get? I can get 3. South America. We'll take English German. We don't know any of those. The English Arabic is $1.75. And the English German is $2.25. 694.78. Man, getting low on cash. Cherry Garrard, The Longest Journey in the World, Douglas with Lake in the Antarctic, or Planchen, Guide to South America. I think we'll take Douglas, the Antarctic book. It's $2. 692.78 is our total for New York City so far. I've probably missed a few cab rides, but that's fine. Whatever. So we spent the morning at the library. We rode to the booksellers by 2. God, what else do I want to do in New York? I've got a gun. I don't have to worry about that. Let's hit the Greek consulate. Probably there's going to be nothing there, but we'll see if there's more information. Cab fare. 5 and 4 is 9. 39 cents. I feel like this is a bit much to keep track of all the cab fare. Next, we're going to be on the ship again, and we got to deal with all that crap. So we'll see how that goes. All right, so a cab ride, put it about 4 p.m. to get to the Greek consulate, which is at 30. Oh, 30, I already wrote it down. 30, Greek consulate. No new information here at all. Yeah, just the same stuff about Greece. Isn't there an Egyptian consulate here in New York? Grand Central Station. I guess we go to Cuner Lines, go ahead and buy our ticket. Shane's Holt, New York Sun, Empire General Merchandise, room service we don't need, Greek Consulate, New York Public Library. I guess we spend the rest of the afternoon at the library. 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. So we're going to go to Cunard Lines, which is at 104. We're kind of skipping fast over all this simply because we've done it all before. It is $300. That puts me at 392.39. Go to 187 on departure. We're not leaving till the next day. Then we'll grab a cab to the library once again. We'll look up occult, look up a couple things that I don't know if I looked up before. I probably did. Occult and everything else is what we'll look up. Public library at 74. Five p.m. 6 to 9 when they close. Okay. So we're still doing some research of our own. Let's look up occult and all others. 41 and 138. 41. Since weird things have been happening. Whoa, what is happening here? Attempt the appropriate read, write, speak role for each of the following books. For each successful role, spend 2 hours. Go to the pertinent. Oh, I don't have any of this. I have English. Marvels of the Spirit World's already been looked through. So that's a waste of my time. Because I don't speak German, French, or Latin. Alright. All others is what? So we're not going to waste time with that. I mean, we can look at Marvels of the Spirit World at 159. Spirits of the Pharaohs haunt haunt the pyramids, and that some unfortunates have seen them. Huh. Successful luck check. Okay, hold on. What's her luck? Come here, Nora. Her luck is 55. I don't know if I made this roll before. 26. 29 is a success. So with a successful luck check, go to 182. Below is shown the symbol of the cult of a 10. This is new. We found something out new. That's awesome. Okay, so we did manage to... Oh my god. Sorry. This chair is very uncomfortable. So there's a towel on it, and I've slipped out from under it. And I'm like, why are my legs itching? This material is cheap garbage. It's a terrible chair. I need a new chair. A better chair. Below is shown the symbol of the cult of a 10. The so-called Egyptian death cult. You think that you may have seen the shape before. Go to 74 or 41. 74 is back to the library. What is 41? Oh, okay, that's back to the books. Entry 182. Here it is. Here you go. Here's the symbol of the Aten death cult. It is a cross, almost like a German cross, with like an X in it, which is interesting. All right, let's circle 182. Note the symbol. Okay. All right, that is actually new information, so I'm happy with that. Back to 74. All others. We're going to jump to 138 after that and see if there's anything there that we can actually deal with. Oh, there's something. Entry 117. 138. Your mind reels as you see all the areas that you can study. Three in particular seem to interest. For polar studies, go to 163. For the Pacific Isles, 119. For Germany, 88. You may select only 2 areas per visit, but you may leave the library and return this same day for additional visits. Each area takes 2 hours to explore. When you wish, so I have time to explore just one area. Polar studies, 163. Pacific Isles. This is annoying that I have to leave the next day. If I had another day, I would come back and look up everything. Pacific Studies, Polar Studies 163, Pacific Isles 119, Germany 88. I think we will go for Polar Studies. That sounds interesting. See if there's anything to this. 163. Instances of dementia Antarctica have been experienced by many parties exploring the frozen continent. The most recent and most vivid account was rendered by the disastrous plagued journey of Lake to the unexplored northwest regions. The bizarre hallucinatory reports shocked even people familiar with the phenomena. Even the rescue party succumbed to the isolation and cold, and all survivors spent months in sanitariums babbling about lost cities and subterranean horrors. Recently, specialists have suggested that an enriched diet will prevent such terrible delusions. Succeed with the luck roll and go to 184, otherwise back to 174, 138. Okay, my luck remains 55, 40, 40. Yes. Okay, we got a luck check, so 184. Preparations are said to continue apace for the Starkweather Moore expedition to Antarctica. The expedition will retrace the steps of the ill-fated Lake Douglas party. The new expedition sets sail in December from Bremenhaven. Go to 74. Okay. Then we're back to 74. It is the library's closing. I might have actually gone over. We will take a taxi back to my apartment. We could still do some research tomorrow morning. I've already bought the ticket, so I don't have to worry about that. McShane's apartment, 37. And the taxi's going to cost 6 and 8, 14 plus 30. 44 more cents. Okay. So we're at 691.95. No, not 6, because we spent 300 more on the minus 300. 391.95. Yeah, these taxis are adding up very quick. All right, so we've got entry 182, the symbol. I've noted that. Let's do this. We'll have dinner, late dinner, and then get to bed. And that's how we spend October 9th. October 10th. If we get up at 6 a.m., oh, the library doesn't open until 9. 10, 11, we could do one more research of other areas. So, okay. We'll get up, we'll have breakfast. That'll take an hour. We can get up at 6. Get up, hour for breakfast, take a cab to the library, done by 11, a cab that'll get us there to noon just in time for the ship going across. So we're going to start, we'll take a cab, what did I say, 56, a cab, after breakfast in the morning to the library, which is 74, and then we'll be taking, oh, we might be doing something there. So 74, we're going to do all others again. Oh, my cab costs 34 cents. There we go. 391.61. 138. And this time, what do you think? Oh, nobody's watching. Never mind. I have to answer this myself. Let's see. Pacific Islands or Germany? I think Pacific Islands. Why not? Let's find out what we can about that. 119. The friendly natives of Micronesia seem to have some deep-seated fear of an angry god who shall rise from the sea. British sailors, seeing the odd idols throughout the islands, named the god Old One-Eyed Riley. Go to 138 or 74. Yep, that's all we get from that. So then it's a taxi to the Cunard lines right at noon to board. 104. And this time we'll do our taxi cab fare. It is, 15 more cents. So 45 cents. At least I don't have to really pay for anything on the ship. Whoops. 104. Isn't that Cunard Lines? Cunard Lines! I've already bought a ticket. Pier 56. And then we go to 187. 187 I had printed out on a separate piece of paper, so I don't have to keep flipping around with this book as much. So, the Cunard Lines are truly luxurious with spacious rooms in every class, remarkable recreation facilities, and superb cuisine. Starting Sunday morning. Alright, so we don't have to deal with Saturday. Saturday is done. Starting Sunday morning, the 11th. October 11th. Oh, and how did I do this before? I went sideways. I could go down. I think we'll go down this time, because I'm trying to save a little bit of space. So we'll say Sunday. Starting Sunday morning, select 3 ships activities, one for AM, PM, and night. Each day for the days specified below. When the day arrives, go to the specified entry and follow that entry to its conclusion. If the activity selected matches an activity there, both in topic and in time. While you're aboard the liner, suspend hourly record keeping and keep track of days. Resume hourly record keeping when you disembark at Athens. So this is Sunday, October 11th. Okay. Let's write liner on our little... Man, we've lost a month. That's bad. Alright. So, Sunday. Now let's see. Everything is free. Ooh. So Sunday night we'll go to the cinema. Let's write liner. Sunday night we go to the cinema. Let's stroll the decks in the AM. And ooh, ship's tour. Let's get a ship's tour, and that gets all that done. Hopefully this won't kill us. First Sunday, check 73. 73. If you have scheduled room AM, room PM, or room... Is Sunday? On the first Sunday, 73. I didn't. Room night, then go to 167. If you scheduled 6 ships tour for the PM, which I did, make a successful spot hidden and go to 69. Okay. My spot hidden is only 45. One of the dice is cocked. 19. The tens die was not cocked. So, we're good to go there. So we made a spot hidden, so we need to go to 69. 69. 2 foreigners stand on deck. The tall fellow wears a robe with a cowl. He's perhaps Arabic or Turkish. A shorter fellow, ferret-like, looks in your direction. Though they seem out of place in the ship, they make you feel uncomfortable. Though they seem out of place on this ship, they make you feel uncomfortable. Return to your last ship activity number or go to 187. That'd be 73. Oh, 187 is back to... Yeah, okay, so nothing happens. And then cinema's not on here. Okay. Because that takes us back to 187. So, I noticed these 2 men. Oh, that can't be good. Monday. Let's figure out Monday. We need to enjoy some stuff. We did a stroll. We did the ship's tour. We kind of got the feel of the ship. Let's rest on deck chairs on Monday. Ooh, shopping. Shopping in the PM. Everything's free. And we went to the cinema last night. Oh, cocktails at night. Okay. So on Monday, check 109. 109. If you chose to stroll the decks AM, nope. Rest on the deck PM, no. Or go to the cocktail party night, go to 83. Go to 83. Otherwise, go to the next day. 83. Okay, this one's new. That's probably not good. Go to 69. If you've been there before on a successful idea roll, go to 115. We got to go to 69 first. We haven't been there before. 69. 2 foreigners stand on deck. I see these foreigners again. Oh, wait. If you've been there before, which I have, on a successful idea roll, my idea is 65. Come on. 25. She is on fire. I'm loving this lady. 16. Shoot, 83. On a successful ideal roll, go to 115. Otherwise, back to 187. All right, all right, all right. 115. You asked the purser about the foreign pair. Egyptian, I believe. Rather strange lot, I'd say. Haven't been giving you any trouble, have they? You thank him and leave. Go to the ship activity table and 187. We're seeing a lot more of these two fellas than anybody else has. All right. All right. So, Tuesday. So, cocktails did that. The ship's tour did something. Tuesday, what are we going to do? My dogs are barking up a storm because some neighbors are down on the river near our property. What haven't I done? Let's do stroll. We already strolled the decks. Oh, let's do. No, we can't do that. That's not a morning thing. We'll do deck tennis. We'll get some exercise in the morning. Have I been to? I haven't been to the bridge yet. Let's go to the bridge in the afternoon. Take a peek at that, and then we'll do a nightclub that night. Okay. Tuesday, 126. See if any of those trigger anything. 126. If you chose Cinema AM, I did not. If you chose Shopping in the PM, I did not. If you chose Library at night, go to I did not. All right, nothing on that day. Probably for the best. We're going to skip Alexandria. We're not going to go back to Alexandria. It has been cursed for all my investigators. We're going to head straight on to... no, we are going to Alexandria. We're going to skip Athens. I don't think there's much I could learn there. I could go to the Hall of Justice, find this other guy, see if he leads me to other places. But I feel like it sounds like I need to get to Egypt. So, and I'm guessing I don't know what happened to them. I want to go find them, but I don't think that this book's going to allow me to even look for bodies. So, yeah. Oh well. Let's see. AM. What am I doing on Wednesday? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, we're on Wednesday. Let's see. Ooh, ping pong. Ping pong in the morning. What haven't I done yet? Oh, we haven't played bingo yet. Let's play bingo in the afternoon. And then we will let's do the library that night. So Wednesday, go 148. If you chose Stroll Deck AM, Shuffleboard PM, or Stroll Deck Night, go to 135. If you've already been to 135, go to 579. I didn't choose any of those, and I haven't been to 135 yet. So, boom. Thursday. So far, it's been a relatively uninteresting voyage, which is probably good, except for those two gentlemen. They seem to be, who knows. We'll do rest. We'll do deck chairs in the morning. Shuffleboard in the PM. And let's do cocktails that night. I mean, it's 1931, so you can't get those legally in the States, so I might as well enjoy myself. Thursday is going to be 170. Go to 148. All right. Weird. I think I've done this before. If you chose Stroll Deck AM, no, I'm in deck chair. Shuffleboard PM, I did choose Shuffleboard PM. Or Stroll Deck Night, go to 135. If you've already been to 135, I have not. Go to 579 instead. Oh, that doesn't sound good. 135. Oh no, as you walk down a corridor, attempt to spot hidden. Oh no, I might get murdered on this boat. I do have my gun. She has been armed, just like Ernest Holt was. Spot hidden. My spot hidden is a 45. Come on, this one I need. No! 87, I failed. I'm dead. If I die on the boat, I'm going to be disappointed. 135. In fact, he holds something in his hand. If you miss the spot hidden, go to 106. Alright, 106. Is this jerk going to attack me? The small man pulls out a dagger and swings it towards your midsection with alarming speed, but he misses and sticks in the wall. Meanwhile, you can retrieve a weapon if you carry one, or you can run. I got to make a dodge check if I decide to run. My dodge is 52. If you decide to run, a successful dodge check gets you out the door. If you fail, the small man attacks you. If you retrieve a weapon, you may use it before the attacker uses his. If you do the cure 3 or more hit points. If you do the cure 3 or more hit points of damage, the coward runs from the cabin and escapes. If you miss, he has a chance to attack again. He'll continue to strike you until you can do him 3 or more hit points of damage or until you die. Okay, I draw my pistol and I'm going to try to blast him. Come on now. 60% chance here. No, I missed. 79. He has I miss with a 79. He is going to attack me with his 50%. I start screaming, "No, murder! Help me! Someone's trying to murder me! Someone's trying to kill me!" 07. This motherfucker always crit hits. That's an impale. So it does double damage. 1d6. 2d6 damage. It did me 6 points of damage. Jesus Christ. I don't know if they have the rules in here. If you take half your damage, if you might just pass out. Motherfucker. I would have failed the dodge anyway, and he still would have got a chance to stab me. Let's look up injuries here. Combat skills fighting the impale. Taking damage, 13. Taking damage. Normally a character, let's see, subtract from the hit points totals. There's no penalty for taking cumulative damage. Take 2 hit points. When a character has only 1 or 2 hit points left. Healing. Shock. If a character takes a great deal of damage all at once, he may be knocked unconscious or fade. If the investigator takes damage equal to half or more of the current hit points from a single wound, he must roll his con or less on a 1d20, or he will fall unconscious. My con is a 12. Now, I'm still going to assume if I pass out, this guy's going to assume I'm dead and run away. Come on. 4. Sweet. I am conscious. I am going to shoot this motherfucker. God, I hate this guy. I hate him so much. I've taken 6 points of damage. 1 more crit hit, and I'm definitely going to die. All right. My pistol is 60. Bang. 65. Son of a bitch. All right. He gets to attack me with 50% chance to hit. He rolled a 25. He stabs me. 6 points of damage. I am dead. I am at 0. God damn this game. Wow. I am actually angry about that crap. That annoys the shit out of me. All right. Well, Nora did not even make it across the fucking ocean. This is very frustrating. Take a deep breath. All right. So, Nora's dead. She hits 0 and she dies. That's how it works in 2nd edition. When you hit 0, you die. Die on Atlantic Crossing. Murdered. I cannot get anywhere in this game because the dice are killing me. Even if I'd have run away, he still would have stabbed me and killed me. So, that's it for Nora. Nora's dead. Wow. All right. God damn it. So I died on Thursday. Here, let's mark it on here. This is frustrating. This is really frustrating that I just keep dying over and over again like this. Thursday, that would be Thursday the 8th, September 8th. During shuffleboard, so around noon. Nora, I think this whole they attack you on the Atlantic Crossing thing is kind of lame. Unless there's some magical way that they're finding out, because there's no way anybody would have known that I was going across to get them. So I am getting frustrated now. I wanted to actually get somewhere new. I guess I would probably be not as frustrated if we'd have at least made it to Alexandria, and I could have started doing some investigating there. But Jesus, every encounter has killed me. I need to just jack up all of my physical stuff, like running, dodging, hiding, fighting, and just everything else can just whatever. I'm so sorry, Nora. X you out. Let's put you here under the book with other. Sorry about my frustration, everybody. But Nora, we're at 3 hours and 50 minutes, and we got to find a new investigator. We got one left. We have Devon Wilson. If he dies, I guess that's it for this. That's it for Alone Against the Dark, and good riddance to it. Because quite frankly, I wish a criticism of the game is they should have given us characters that are already filled out. They would know so that you might have some useful skills, which I obviously don't. Devon's got $2,500, so he doesn't have to worry too much about money. So we're going to work on putting him together now. This is frustrating. This little Egyptian man who keeps killing me. All right, Devon, you're going to be a man's man. What is he? He is U.S. Navy Lieutenant. All right. 320 points to skills. 150 to those skills marked with an asterisk. Let's clear this. Can I clear this? Yeah, let's clear everything there. All right. His asterisk skills include cryptography, make maps, mechanical repair, navigate, German, survival, swim. All right. So let's start with 150 points. We're going to do essentially his occupational skills first. My dogs are going crazy here. He is a cryptographist. So minus 60 there. That leaves us 90 points. His dodge starts at his dex times 2. His dex is an 11. That's pretty bad. And his read-write English starts at his education times 5. His education is 17. So that's what, 85? Yeah. That's pretty good. I'm going to give him some points in German too. Why not? Let's make him fluent in German. He will have 50 points in German. Okay, that leaves us 40 points for this stuff. Survival and swim. I like navigate. We're going to just dump that 40 points into navigate. So minus 40. And then he has 320 points. People are rating. What? I'm sorry, I missed this before. 351. Oh, it was 2 minutes ago. It was during my temper tantrum. Sorry. Trooper SJB says, "Ce n'est pas un raid?" Is it not a raid? I think that's what that means in French. Do not die, says Trooper. I just did. I got stabbed. I had my frickin' pistol up to 60% and could not hit. But yeah, this guy gets an impale. Thanks, little Egyptian man, murdering me in the hallway. My gosh, I'm sorry. I got very frustrated. I didn't even get past. First game, we made it to Athens. No, we made it to the end of the ship, and then we got stabbed. But we didn't get killed. We got knocked out. So we were able to go to Athens before we died in the second game. And then in that same game, my new character comes in, makes it to Athens, dies. I didn't even get across the Atlantic Ocean this time before I got stabbed on board the ship. I might just spend every day in my room on this last trip. We'll see. Max, this is session 3, but you're making a character? Did your last one die? What is happening? Yes! 3 are now dead. The third one died today, about like 5 or 10 minutes ago. Oh, it's so frustrating. The first one here we'll do a little recap in the fact that we've done all our research in Arkham or Boston or New York. We've headed across the ocean. Professor Grunewald gets attacked on the boat, knocked down to 2 hit points, or 1 hit point. That means he's alive but unconscious. I assume since he was screaming bloody murder, the assailant left assuming he was dead. He survived, was transferred to Athens, stayed in the hospital long enough to heal up a little bit, and then he went, he started doing his research. That's how we ended. The first one was he was in the hospital. Second session, research in Athens, looking around, trying to find a certain guy whose name kept popping up, but I have no idea where it came from. Finally, trusted the wrong guy, who takes me in his room, pushes me in a chair that locks me down, and then his mummy, zombie, whatever comes out and eats me. All right. I made it 2 sessions with that guy. That's okay. That same session, so I bring in the second character. You have 4 characters you can play in this game. I'm on the last one. Second guy, it's been assumed that you are keeping in contact with the other characters with telegrams and such. So when you die, you don't have to go through all the old same stuff of research. You've already kind of got that. Um, Here, let's see. Let's see what other people are saying. Lone Cuss says he's in the flow. Trooper, don't be stabbed. Stabbing someone is rude. I need to play this clearly. Recap. Yep, that's what we're doing. We're going to do a big, trying to keep this relatively short recap, and then I'm going to finish making this last character. Getting eaten by mummies is rude. This is all Trooper. Also, being able to play 4 characters, that's very cool. Right. Here's another cool thing. There are these, I don't know if you can see this very well, but the location tables is while you're in Arkham, you can just say, I'm going to hit these locations, blah, blah, blah. While you're in Boston, you can go to certain locations. Same with, um, uh, wait, no. Boston, there's really nothing to hit. But New York, and then you've got Athens, which comes up on this side. And then we've got Egyptian locations here. And finally, Bremen locations. And then Antarctica Base Camp. Dark Sea investigations. So you don't have to go by just the numbers in the book. You can also go at certain times. It says pick any location in New York and go investigate it. There are some simple rules for like the taxi ride takes an hour to any place you want to go, and then it takes certain amounts of time depending on what you're doing at certain places. And I've kind of fudged that. If I'm going to the New York Sun and it's just giving me some newspaper articles from that day's paper, then I'm just like, yeah, this takes 5 minutes. We're gonna move on. Money can be a problem. They want you to keep track of every dime, which is eh, um, I did that for the last character because she only had $700. So this guy's got 2,500, so I might fudge some of that. Um, anyway, where was I? I interrupted myself. Sorry. So the last character, what's his name? The second character goes to Alexandria. I decided to go to the Parthenon. I get attacked there by more mummies, and this is like in the evening. The first day I'm in Alexandria, and I get killed. I don't make the rolls. It seems like I'm failing all my physical rolls, and then I'm in trouble. Trooper says, "Oh, this is way more advanced than Alone Against the Flames in a very exciting way." Right. And this is the original. Here, I can show you a picture. This is the original Alone Against the Dark. So the new Alone Against the Dark might be a little less murdery. For instance, you get all your hit points. In second edition Call of Cthulhu, when you hit 2 hit points, you're unconscious. 2 and 1 is unconscious, 0 is just dead, and you're done. She got knocked exactly to 0. So this last character, Nora, who knew the other 2 characters, she did a little. I had her do a little research in New York. Then we got on board the liner. The liner's kind of neat, and if you keep watching, you'll get to see how the liner works because you pick what you're doing each day, and then you're checking against one of the numbers. And depending on what you're doing, you might have encounters. Otherwise, it's just an uneventful day of touring the ship, going to the casino. No, there's no casino. Going to having cocktails, going to the nightclub, blah 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 blah. Unfortunately, I've been I didn't make a spot hidden check, and the guy, I didn't see he had a dagger. I don't think it would have mattered, but he still attacked me. So halfway across, you always leave on Sunday. I made it through Thursday. I played shuffleboard, and on my way up to play shuffleboard, I got attacked by this little Egyptian fella. And I'd seen these guys. I don't know. I mean, there's only so much you can do in this book. It's like, if you've seen them before, you can skip this encounter because if you decide just to run away. But it doesn't quite work like that. I didn't get to go to shuffleboard. I'm assuming I was on my way to deck because it's here, wait a minute. Did I write down the number? 106, 135, 135. Certain places you're getting to go to, and 135. As you walk down the corridor, I'm assuming I was on my way to shuffleboard. I guess I could have been to shuffleboard. I don't know. It doesn't really say. So this guy is a Navy lieutenant. So we're gonna just give him nothing, but he's got cryptography. I'm gonna up his dodge. I'm gonna up. I got 320 points left. I have 320 points for skills to play with. So he's gonna have. Oh shoot! I gotta look this stuff up again. You get certain bases for fist, kick, headbutt, and grapple. Oh, I got a 45 revolver with him, a 30-06 rifle, and a 12 gauge potentially. Let's see, combat. And I've got the reprint of the second edition rules. Turns out my box set is a third edition. So it would have been nice to play shuffleboard. Um, where are the combat? Here we go. All right, so Fist Punch is a base of 50%. Sorry, I'm like ranting right now. I'm very excited actually because a lot of people are here, which is crazy awesome. And Kick starts at 25%. I had playing 6th edition. They had it. It was like this too. You'd start at certain numbers, and I had somebody jack their kick up to 75. So she never punched anybody, but she kicked Amigo to death uh, in a game. She was playing a stunt woman, which I thought was pretty funny. Headbutt is a 10%. Grapple is a 25%. And then my 45 revolver pistols start at 20. The 30-06 rifle starts at 10. And the shotgun starts at 30. There are a few extra skills. You have hide and sneak. She was playing Cynthia Rothrock. I don't know who that is. Um, but I'm assuming that is a stunt woman. Well, it was in the 1920s, so I don't know. But like I said, she kicked Amigo to death. And I was like, damn. She had a damage bonus plus kicking does a d6 of damage as opposed to a d3 for fist. And plus that d4 damage bonus. And she was hitting every time. And the Migo are more susceptible to like blunt trauma than bullets. So she was doing full damage and she killed it. I was impressed. That was a fun little scenario I wrote based on an old. Okay, second edition. There are some like adventure seeds, and one of them is really cool. Second and third edition. I think it was from third that I actually got it, but it's probably in second. I can just look in the back of this book and find out. That's not the right book. You're distracting me. You're throwing me off. Let's see if it's in here. The Corbett House. Ready to play scenarios. Example of play. I guess it's not in this one. Maybe it isn't. They didn't put it until the third edition. Whale of the Witch is in here. Designer's notes. Interesting. What is this? Selected Arkham House publications. I have quite a few of these actually. Hardbacks that I. Wait a minute. Appendices. A beginning scenario for a campaign. Yeah, I use this. I need to contact Chaosium and see if I can turn this into a full blown scenario. And then I combine that with Whisperer and Darkness. And they dealt with Migo and Noise. The NPC Noise. Let's put this away for a second. Anyway, we got to finish putting this character together. Make maps, mechanical repair. He's got as like skills, survival and swim. Damn it! I'm gonna put 20 points into swim because he's a Navy man. He should know how to swim. Got a calculator set up here so that I can just take my 320 from that. But all right, we still have 300 points, so let's go crazy here. I'm gonna put 50 points into revolver. That jacks that up to 70. I'm going to put 30 points into 12 gauge. So that's going to be 60. Because a 12 gauge does a lot of freaking damage. I'm going to put 20 points into. No. We're going to put 40 points into the rifle and get it up to 50. That leaves us 180. I want my dodge. I'm going to put 50 points in dodge. No, 40. That makes it 62 minus 6 plus 6 minus 40. Yeah, I still have 140 points left. So I got a good dodge so I can get away from stuff. I'm going to put the sneak up to 50. So that's another 40 points. I'm going to put the hide. Oh, spot hidden. Spot hidden. We're going to make 60. So that's going to require 35 points. This guy's Mr. Physical. Anything super physical, I need to give him because I keep dying because I don't have physical skills. Now watch. Egypt would be like, Egyptology and every other single skill there's no way you have. Um, listen to be a good one too. Hide. We'll make hide a no. We're gonna make hide a 50. I'm gonna put 40 points into it. He's got to be at least pretty good at it, or else I'm gonna die. And the remaining 25 points will go into listen, which will make that 50. And I'm sure that I'm missing a bunch of stuff. So I don't have any psychology. Cynthia Rothrock. This is Trooper again. Oh, Cynthia Rothrock is a martial artist. She was world champion in forms and weapons 5 times between 1981 and 1985. She has 7 black belts. Holy mackerel. And then she went into acting and was a big deal in Hong Kong martial arts cinema in the 80s. Oh, that is cool. I have to look her up. Hold on. Let's write this name down. Cynthia Rothrock. Thank you, Trooper. I love learning new things. So this is Nora's money. Let's get Devon's money. Well, she died at the bottom of the page, so Devon will start here. Devon Wilson's her boyfriend. Look at him. He is a dashing young fellow with a mustache. A pretty small mustache, actually. Devon Wilson. We used his stuff. Boyfriend of Nora M. McShane. Decorated by Ernest Holt. Ernest Holt. Decorated by Ernest Holt. Was he in the army? Instructed by Grunewald. Ernest Holt was the financier, our second character. He is now dead as well. Alright, that took a little longer because we had to have a recap. I want to again thank everybody who's sitting here, who's here. Trooper, really appreciate the raid. Thank you so much. Let's see. So with Devon, we start at 554. Alright, so Nora died. We've got her on the calendar here. She died on the... No, we don't. That's the wrong place. She died on the 15th. October 15th, Thursday, October 15th. Nora, around noon. If it's 72 hours again, that's 3 days, which means we're going to miss the liner this week, which sucks because we're going to waste a whole week in New York. So, what I say? 554. Let's go. 554. There he is, Lieutenant Devon Wilson. Your ship, the USS Rochester, lies snugly at anchor. Ordinarily, as the dashing Lieutenant Devon Wilson, you'd be storming the gangplank to start your month's leave with a spree. But Nora's alarming telegrams abruptly stopped exactly 7 days ago. All right, so 7 days makes it the 22nd. What the heck's his name? Devon. So we are on October 22nd, 1931. While you were still at sea, you must find her. You study her photo in its deco frame, then carefully pack it. You'd give everything you have to get her back. I would assume the ship line would tell us when they find her. Oh, they never found the body. Little Egyptian man threw her in a laundry cart, rolled her out and hid her away till night, and then dumped her in the ocean. Poor Devon will never see her again. As you pack, a chill runs down your spine. Gliere was a suicide. Grunewald and Holt mysteriously lost. And now Nora. Though you hide your concern from yourself, nonetheless, you decide to include your heavy service revolver in your bag. That would be my... Oh my gosh, my dog's going crazy back there in the bed. What are you doing back there? My heavy .45 revolver. Yep, there it is. Let's put him over here so I don't lose him again. And you resolve to equip yourself for any eventuality at that nearby store. The Rochester's in port location is in the port location you wish. Hell yes, we're in freaking Alexandria. New York, Athens, Alexandria, or Bremen. Pick up any equipment or supplies you want, then go to any location on the appropriate location table. Heck yeah. Any supplies I want? How much cash has this guy got? He's got $2,500. Okay, so we don't have to do the liner trip. Heck yeah. Oh, shoot. You guys aren't going to be able to see the liner. I'm sorry. Trooper says, so what do you want to watch? So what you want to watch is this fight scene from Yes Madam 1985. It is her debut, but also Michelle Yeoh's first big part. Okay. Yes Madam 1985. 1985. Okay. Yes, I will find that fight scene. Fight scene. Let's write that down. Okay. All right, so we can start anywhere. I do not want to start. She never made it to Athens. So we're going to start in Alexandria because, quite frankly, I want to do something new. We've been stuck on Athens or the ship. Egypt locations. All right. Um, Rochester, New York, Athens, Alexandria, or Bremen. Pick up any starting equipment or supplies you want, then go any location on the appropriate location table. Let's start at Alexandria. I love that. Much as I have enjoyed kind of the ship stuff, that ship is the liner's it's a freaking death trap, man. It is awful. So we're gonna call it 6 a.m. October 22nd. Um, Nora had told me those two disappeared in Alexandria, in Athens, but their telegrams indicated the Carpathos device on the way to Cairo is a bad idea. It is supposed to open some secret panel that will allow access to a device that will allow cultists from the cult of Aten, and this is all stuff that actually Grunewald found out and would have sent on, will open a door in the pyramid to a device that is going to screw the poles up, warm Antarctica, and freeze the rest of the world. I put a link there. I don't know if you can see it. I can't. I'll also put it in my Discord. Thank you. Can you like at me in Discord with the link? I would really appreciate it because I do want to see it. Um, all right, so we're gonna start in Alexandria. Alexandria is Cairo taxis. Okay, so Cairo is here. Alexandria is at the top. We can go to the Alexandria Harbor and Rail Station, the Alexandria Outfitters and Supplies. We're going to go there. We're buying a ton of guns. Tel El Amarna, which is a pyramid. We can't do Cairo yet because we have to get there first. Taxis, hotels, other sleeping arrangements. Fuzira Marketplace, which I understand is dangerous. And the Cairo Police. Oh, wait, there's more. Al Azhar University. Oh, this is all Al Azhar University, where is that? Is that in Cairo or Alexandria? I'm assuming that's in Cairo. Hospitals, on the street food vendors, retail merchandise. We'll knock an hour off in the morning. We'll eat on board the Rochester. So we can knock an hour off. And then pick any equipment and supplies you want. All right. We're going to carry our entire $2,500. We're going to purchase. You know what? I don't think I should have to purchase this 30-06, but I'm gonna have to purchase this shotgun. We're taking both those with us. I'm gonna get a golf. Yep, thank you, Trooper. I appreciate it. I'm gonna get a golf bag or something to stick this stuff in. The shotgun is a 12 gauge shotgun. Ooh. Could get a sawed off. It costs more. 10 yards. Up to 5 yards, they do full damage. 5, 10 yards, they do 1d3. 10 yards. Up to 5 yards, they do full damage. I'm getting a shotgun. We'll buy a 12 gauge shotgun. It's $50. So that puts us at 24.50. They said pick up any equipment supplies you want, then go on to any location. So we're going to grab that. Alexandria Outfitters and Supplies, Harbor and Rail Station. Is there anything in Alexandria? I probably need to go on to Cairo. Hotels, other sleeping arrangements. Al Azhar University. Is that in Alexandria or Cairo? They've got them both together, which I don't like. I wish they had them separated out. Let's take a look at Al Azhar 149 and see if that's in Alexandria or Cairo. That is it says Cairo location. When you finish, yeah, that's got to be in Cairo. So these guys are Cairo. Hotels, other sleeping arrangements. The Fusera marketplace is probably where I should go. Oh, or the pyramid. Is that pyramid in Alexandria? That's not open until 10 a.m. We're not going to get our hotel room yet. So let's head to. Hmm. Al Azhar is in Cairo, the Cairo Museum. Can I just go to Cairo? No, I wanted to go to the Fusaria Marketplace. Is that in Alexandria? Or is that in Cairo too? I need to just get to Cairo, it looks like. 134, Cairo. That's a Cairo location. These are mostly Cairo. How the hell do I get to Cairo from Alexandria? Oh, Alexandria Harbor and Rail Station. So I think these first three. I would like to go to the. All right, let me make sure that the pyramid is in Alexandria. It probably is not. Oh my gosh. There goes my dogs. 324. Egypt location. Tel El Amarna. Um, it just says Egypt location. I guess I can go there. Let's check out the Alexandria Harbor and Railway Station to start with. We're going to start there. And they've kind of combined Egypt into one big kind of bloop. And so I don't like that. I wish they'd have divided it out to like all Egypt locations and then Cairo and Alexandria. But I think the only things you can do in Alexandria are get outfitted and then go somewhere. So we need to get to Cairo. 195. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Finally, we're getting going. Sorry, this has been a little confusing because Nora died. Alexandria Harbor and Rail Station. Docks and rail stations are near one another, surrounded by a web of narrow streets filled with shops and cafes. A ship to Athens, 600 piastres, I'm probably mispronouncing that, leaves every Wednesday and Saturday at 3 p.m. and arrives at Piraeus exactly 24 hours later. Piraeus. A ship for New York which is 15,000 piastres, leaves every Thursday at noon and arrives at New York exactly 10 days later. Go to 104 ship to Bremen. 5,500 piastres, leaves every Monday and Friday at 4 p.m. and arrives at Bremenhaven exactly 144 hours later. 6 days. Is that 6 days? I think it's 6 days. The train for Cairo leaves daily at 10 a.m., 1 p.m., and 6 p.m. for 250 piastres. It arrives an hour later. Go to 205. If you stay out overnight in Alexandria, you find an excellent room for 50 piastres. For dockside eating places offering food and a variety of entertainments, go to 221. So I'm pretty certain Alexandria is just a stopping point. There doesn't appear to be anything here. Um, so I don't need outfitting and supplies because you do that before you even start. And I think Tel El Amarna, I probably have to take a train to, but it doesn't mention Tel El Amarna, and I haven't even heard of that in the game. So I should probably wait on that as well. Uh, we will go. All right, so shoot, I got to take a taxi there. Hold on. Let's hit taxis first. Let's do 103 first, because you got to take a taxi wherever you go, or it takes 2 hours to get there, which is just the way the game goes. This is Cairo taxis. Um, on the few main streets of Cairo. All right, we're just going to use the same kind of cost, and we'll come back to this. 1d3 times 10 piastres. 1d3. It's a 4, which is 2, which is 20 piastres. Somebody can send me the proper pronunciation of that. 1 piastre is 2 cents. So 22 cents is 40 cents. So that's 40 cents. 24, 49, 60. So there's our cab to get to the railroad station at 195. And from there, let's go to Cairo. It seems like there's a lot of stuff in Cairo, and there's nothing much in Alexandria. So I think even the Fusaria marketplace, didn't I look that up and that was a Cairo location? 134. Yeah, that's a Cairo location too. So we know about that. That place is where you can sell your soul or something like that. At least that's what the telegram said. Um, so it takes an hour. Here we go. So we got there at 7. We'll arrive at Cairo at 8 a.m. So that's not too bad. Um, oh, wait. Cost 250 piastres times. It's each piastra is 2 cents. So that's 500 cents. So that's $5. Yeah. 24, 40, 460. This is Devon. All right. We're at Cairo. Um, Cairo Railway Station and Restaurant. 205. I'm assuming is where we're going to arrive. What date do we leave the ship? The 22nd. October 22nd. So 205. Cairo Rail Station. This has information. Trains to Alexandria depart from at. Oh wait, what time do the trains leave? 10 a.m. So we're gonna have to wait till 10 a.m. and it'll take till 11. So we don't get there till 11 a.m. Boom. So Cairo. Trains to Alexandria depart at 9 a.m., 12 noon, and 5 p.m. for 250 piastres. The trip takes 1 hour. A noon departure for Athens and an indeterminate points costs 12.50 and takes 3 days to complete. You can get a good meal here between 5 a.m. and 8 p.m. for 15 piastres. We won't need that till dinner time. An offensive odor, like the scent of manure, hangs over the station. Many British soldiers prowl about here. Okay, so we have arrived in Cairo. All right, let's get a hotel room. So we're going to grab a cab at 103, and we're going to take that to a hotel at 164. I think the hotels are very dangerous in this game. You can't stay for long before somebody just comes in your room and murders you. On the few main streets of Cairo, cabs of every variety, from sleek new Packards to old Fords running on makeshift parts, can be found. A driver will stay with you for the day for 100 piastres. Individual trips cost 1d3 times 10 piastres. You can also walk. Each trip to a location costs an extra hour. Go to any Cairo location. I will hire this guy for 100. That's $2. 244260. So we got a cabbie for the day. So that's good. We're going to take it to the... that's not the right number. 164. We're going to take it to a hotel. We're going to get a hotel first. Space is a bit tight, but you must have a room. Oh, okay. Here we go. Roll a d10. There's my d10 to tell me where I'm going to go. 10. 0, go to 154. This can't be good. If I die, we're going to just end this stream. I'm going to be so upset and sad. 154. Many private homes, from huts to mansions, have rooms to let to visiting tourists. They are very safe. This could be the best thing that happened to me so far in this game. If you want one, spend 1d6 times 40 piastres and go to sleep. Each night you spend in the private home, attempt one luck check roll until you succeed, then go to 198. We're not spending the night, but we'll leave my stuff there. We'll come back to spend the night. My luck is a 65 on this for Devon. That's not too bad. 1d6 times 40? Ooh, a little more expensive, but that's okay. 4. That's 160 piastres. Multiply that times 2 is $3.20. 24.39. 40, I believe, is where we're sitting as far as cash goes, which is fine. Mwah. I've got that cabbie for the day. I don't have to worry about paying him for everything. But we arrived at 11. It took us an hour to get to to find this. Oh, it took us an hour and then another hour to deal with the hotel to find this place. We got to come back to 154 when we go to bed tonight, and we have to go to 198. So hopefully I'll remember that. I'm not going to go to bed yet. It's only 1 in the afternoon. By the time we get all settled in, I'm going to keep my handgun. We will leave the rifle and the shotgun in the room with my change of clothes and that kind of thing. All right, so where do we want to go in Cairo? Oh, the Fusaria Marketplace. We could hit the Cairo Police. Al-Azhar University, the Cairo Museum, before or after October 30th. Okay, okay. Oh, the Cairo Museum. They're supposed to have the device. Um, yeah, we're going there. Opens 9 a.m. to noon, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. What time is it? It's 1 p.m. By the time I get my cabbie takes me there, it'll be 2. Fan freaking tastic. So we're going to head to the Cairo Museum first. Um, Before October 30th, we go to 206. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. 206, Cairo Museum. The museum is open 9 a.m. to noon and from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. daily. It said 2 p.m. I'm going to go with whatever is better for me, so 2 p.m. Admission costs 20 piastres. That's 40 cents, so that puts us at 24.39 even for admission. 3 exhibits in this great museum. Well, now what does this say? The Cairo Museum is open from 2 to 6. I'm going to take that because I need it. 3 exhibits in this great museum on interest for treasures of the pyramids, tombs of the ancients, or the Carpathos device. Or you might want to interview the curator, Ahmet Key. He was in an article about the Carpathos device. Let's go look at the Carpathos device first. I'm assuming each one of these takes an hour to deal with. Which, if they're open till 6, we got there at 2. Carpathos device at 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we do have time to hit all 3 of these and talk to Ahmet. Or Mr. K. Key. Ahmet Key is what they call him on this. Alright, 209. Let's check out the Carpathos device. This seems to be the crux of all the problem. If I can just get to it, maybe I can just smash it. And then we could be saved. The Carpathos device is there. With interesting background information, go to 168 for a refresher and return here. Alright, 168. The archaeological team at the National Museum in Athens reported on the Carpathos device, noting the inexplicable markings on its surface and the complex network of gears and linkages. The team established that the device was at least 2,000 years old and some held for a much more ancient date. The report implies an ancient level of technical achievement previously undreamt of by scholars. And now we've gotten, according to a letter from Gliere that Grunewald found in his prison cell where he was killed, the Carpathos device is a device to open a secret panel in one of the pyramids to allow access to the other device, which is going to destroy the world, essentially. Cryptic Greek Try that again. Cryptic Greek inscriptions were found on the Cryptic Greek inscriptions were found on the outside edges of some gears. Some interior sections were marked with unusual Egyptian hieroglyphics. The team makes no guess about the function of the device. If in Arkan, go to 60. If in Athens, go to 176. Well, we're not at either place. We are at... Yeah, we're at the Cairo Museum. Okay, so there's our refresher. The device's appearance is remarkably modern. Its sheen reminds you of aluminum, but I should have bought some dynamite. But the real metal is obviously of great strength. Its glass enclosure seems to be electrically guarded. They're taking no chances of a repeat theft. So Gliere tried to steal this device in Athens and failed. And he was trying to steal it because he wanted to destroy it so that it couldn't be used to find another device that's going to destroy the world. You may leave by going to 206, or do you have other ideas? If so, go to 211. I do have other ideas. What is entry 207? Okay. There's a picture here, and I'm like, wait. So, we're going to 211. I do have other ideas. Having come so far, having seen death and danger, knowing that the fate of the world depends upon you, how could you fail but try to steal the device? If you want to attempt the theft now, go to 229. If you want to hide until the doors close and then steal it, go to 281. Or if you're a coward after all, you can go to 206. I'm going to do the other stuff in the museum first, and then we're going to hide. So we're going to come back to 209. I mean, realistically, I can just take a second to do that. 281. I'm probably going to die here in the next 5 minutes, so be prepared. So back to the museum at 209. No, that's not it. Museum's 206. 206. Okay. Or if you're a coward. Well, I am going to go to 206, but we're coming back here. The treasure of the pyramids is at 290. Let's see what that's all about. I want to smash it. I want to take my gun out, smash the case, blast the device. If it doesn't destroy it that way, just grab it and just heave it out a window, whatever it takes. Uh, uh, sorry, my characters tend to just go first, like straight up. Let's get the objective dealt with and save the world. At this point, I'm gonna go back to see if I can buy some explosives somewhere. I should have gotten that before, because if I just light a piece of dynamite, scream, and just run out of the room. Um, all right, so this is Egyptian. Is this the pyramids? Treasures from the pyramids. You see household paraphernalia, combs, and tools, all of gold and silver. An empty sarcophagus contains a placard explaining when the Lord died, his slaves were killed in order that they might continue to serve him in the netherworld. For a sketch of Akhenaten's amulet, go to entry 207. Okay, 207. We're going there. I'm going to take a peek at that. Then return here. All right, 207, 207. Let's mark down 207. No, she's on this side. Okay, go. Can y'all hear the dog barking? She's in the window, and she's blocked by the pillar. Hope, go. Cars driving by. 207. You notice a picture bearing the label Akhenaten's. Akhenaten's? A-T-E-N. Aten is the cult's name. Akhenaten's amulet. The form of the bejeweled amulet resembles a sketch given in the box above. Go to 290. Okay, that's the same as 182, which Nora found. The symbol of the cult of Aten. So here's our sketch of the amulet. Alright? Nora, playing her earlier today, found this is the symbol of the cult of Aten, the so-called Egyptian death cult. They are obviously the same. We got to return to 290. Back to 290. We're skipping over the section in the center here. 290. Then return here. With a successful idea roll, you copy the sketch. All right. His idea. Come here, Devon. What you doing? My idea is 65. This is probably. Let's see how we do. Come on. Ooh, 40, 49. Woo! We did it. We successfully copied the sketch. Let's note it. 290. Successfully copy sketch. I don't know if that'll be important later or not. Then return here. With the successful read, write, speak hieroglyphics, Nora had that. Tons of it. I have a 0. Go to 298, which I can't. Otherwise, you move on. Go to 206 if it is before October 30th, 1931. If on or after, go to 300. 206. Have we been there? We've been there. Yeah, Cairo Museum. So back to 206. I also want to see the Tombs of the Ancients at 236. We figured we had all this time to do this, plus talk to the director before the museum closes. Then I'm going to go into hiding. I'm going to end up hungry because I didn't have any lunch. I only had breakfast today, and you have to eat 2 meals a day. 236. Hold on, that's not far. 236. A cutaway model of the Pyramid of Akhenaten is on display. Where is it? I need to get there. No, I need to destroy the Carpathos device. I don't know if it's possible to do that in this game. Probably not. Make a successful Egyptology or spot hidden roll and go to 252. Alright, I do not have an Egyptology. This guy's Mr. Physical. But my spot hidden is 60. Yes, 44. My dice are on fire until I get in combat. And then, blah, I'm dead. Go to 252. 252. The exposed interior of the pyramid is much too small. There must be something else in there. Go to 236. We're going back to 236. Make a successful luck roll and go to 287. My luck is 85. This dude is lucky. 65. All right. 287. Jotting this down. Then return here. Okay, 287. We got to jump to the other side of all the character sheets and stuff. 287. The map is a flattened view of the pyramid at Tel al-Amarna. Yes. You will find a copy of it in the center of this page. Now return to your previous entry. 287. Map. Okay, here we have it. Here is the map. Okay? So that's interesting. It's in a different area. So the symbol with the jewel in it could be where the secret passageway is, or could be where the secret room is that holds the device to destroy the world. That was 287. Now return to your previous entry, which was 252. There's a lot of jumping around here, so I'm getting a little lost. Holt terrorized. 252. The exposed interior of the pyramid is too small. Must be somewhere else. Go to 236. How did I get here? 236. Then return here. Wait a minute. Hold on. Cut away out of the pyramid. We made the luck roll. We got 287. Return to make successful. 287. Wait. How did I get? Hold on. 287 is the map. 287 told me to go to. Now return to your previous entry. 236 or 381. 236. So we go back to 236 to finish it up. My God, we're jumping all over the place. Make a successful Cthulhu Mythos or Education times 2 roll. And go to 244. My education is 17, so times 2 is 34. Not great. 22. Holy crap. I can't believe I'm making all these rolls. Go to 244. Then return here. So we're going to write 236 in. In a series of freezes, you notice that a strange mucus-looking creature has been partly chiseled away. Mucus-looking creature. That sounds ominous. Attempt each roll only once. I made all these rolls. I can't believe it. Usually I fail them all. But this time we're like on fire, which is amazing. I'm super happy about this. I mean, we're getting a lot of information. Now, the first time we get into combat, I'm going to roll 94. And then they're going to murder me in one round. All right. Attempt each roll only once. You may move on, which I got all these. Go to 206. What is 206? Is that back to the Cairo Museum? Okay. If it is before October 30th, go to 206. If it is before October 30th, go to 300 if it is that date or later. Okay. Back at the museum. Now, we figured we could also look at... Oh, that's it. We can talk to the curator. We have time. I did the math. Close enough. 302. Let's go talk to the curator. 302. I'm at from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Oh, God. What time is it? When does the museum close? Because we saw him last, and I guess I should have talked to him first. The museum is open till 6. So it would be almost 6 o'clock. No, it'd be 5. I'm catching him as he's going out the door. He's going to hate me. Emiki is in and will gladly see foreign visitors. So honored to have you call, he murmurs. What do you wish to do with the device? Examine it, ask that it be returned to Athens, ask about Glier, or do something else. Pick one, write it down, and then go to 330. Examine it, ask to return it, ask about Glier. Let's see. At 302, let's examine. Let's ask him if I can examine the device. And now we have to go to 330. See, I think this guy might be legit. The dude in charge of the Athens Museum is in on this whole thing. This guy probably is too. I will shoot him if he tries to anything. 330. Examine it, return it Impossible. Well, examine it. Impossible. Ha 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 ha. He laughs. I have never heard of this Glier. He then escorts you out. But if you picked something else at 302, or if you can roll a successful fast talk now, go to 350. I'll try to fast talk his stupid ass. I only have 5 points in it, but this guy's in on the plot. 5% chance. 90 is a super fail. All right. So that got me nowhere. It takes us back to 206. Carpathos device is at 209. And then we're going to try. Other ideas is 211. Shoot. No, I don't just want to grab it and run out of this stupid place. What's my hide? My hide's a 50. If you want to hide until the doors close and then steal it, go to 281. This is a bad idea. I just want to destroy it. Why won't they let me just like smash the case, grab the thing, smash it, and smash it on the ground until it stops working? Ugh. If I was in a campaign, I had a character that was I have to deal with like going to prison. Then I probably wouldn't do this. But 281. Oh my god, my hide's only 50. I probably should have gotten more than that. We're gonna try to hide till it's dusk. We'll go in the bathrooms. We'll get up on a stool. You need a successful hide to stay there after the doors close. Fail, and you're ushered out and must return tomorrow. All right. $90-something. I failed. 91. That is a fail. I'm ushered out. Well, they're closing anyway. It is 6 p.m. My driver's still waiting outside. What's still open? Tel El Amarna is closed. My taxi cab is set for the day. Other sleeping arrangements. That's interesting. Fuzira Marketplace is open. So is the Cairo Police. Let's hit the Fuzira Marketplace. Let's hit a food vendor first. No, we'll hit the marketplace first. The food vendors are always available. So it's 6 p.m. It'll take us an hour to get there at 7. To the Fuzera Marketplace, I'll have an hour there. So Fuzera Marketplace is 134. We're going to go back the next day. We're going to try to get this damn device. $134. Oh, there's tons of stuff to do here. Fuzira Marketplace. We're probably going to only be able to do one tonight. The market thrives from early morning to after sunset. There are hundreds of shops and stalls. Many signs are in English, and many British troops idly walk around. You decide to choose from among the following. For caravans and travel, go to... Okay. Caravans and travel, pottery and artifacts, fortune telling, an outdoor cafe, outfitters and suppliers. Ooh, I wonder if I could get explosives. For dagger throw games. I'm going to assume each one takes an hour, so we can do one thing tonight. So I think we're going to go to the outfitters and suppliers at 383. And we're going to see if I can get explosives. I don't think I'm able to destroy the device. The items listed on pages 20 to 21 of the 1920s source book are available here. Source book for the 1920s. If there's explosives, I am buying them. I really don't think... They say 19 and 20, and a lot of these page numbers are different. Because this is... No, this is... Is this first edition? This is second edition. This is a second edition game, I think. Well, 19 through 20 doesn't have anything, so maybe this was first edition. Sample distances, prices, and cash. Ooh, here we go. Starts on page 24. Let's see. Wages, transportation costs, camping gear, equipment for adventurers. Here we go. They do not have TNT or dynamite. Miscellaneous gear. Gasoline table lamp. Pocket knife, pencil, popular. Flashlight batteries. Where are we time-wise? 4:45. We got about 15 minutes left. This guy lasted almost an hour. I'm super happy. Yeah. Lodging and dining, transportation, camping gear. They don't have explosives on here. Shoulder holster, plated cross, wind up alarm clock, bullets. Okay, holy Bible, miscellaneous. Let's see, pocket watch, cheap signet ring, good fountain pen, 48-piece jeweler kit. What's kind of nice? A violin. I get a violin for $35. Ukulele for 8. All right, so let's look in. I bet they don't have weapons. Where are we at? 383. The items listed on pages 2021 of the 1920 sourcebook are available here for 150% of their stated prices. Weapons and explosives available elsewhere in that book or in the rulebook are available for 200% the stated prices. You can hire bearers for 60 piastres a day, maximum of 3 in your auto. Because of the heat, you personally may not carry more than 3 items. That's fine. All I want to buy is explosives. I don't have much in my throw. Do they have explosives in the book? They don't have any dynamite or TNT. Seriously? Let's look under throw. Nothing. Well, okay. What do you think, chat? Should I be able to purchase some dynamite here and just say, like, 3 sticks? I think I should. I should be able to find some dynamite. I got to blow up some tree stumps. That's my excuse. That's what every Cthulhu investigator always says. But I think this game was before it became very, like, common and popular. There are no grenades, just a few there's 2, 4, 6, 8 handguns, 2 rifles, and 3 shotguns available. So, I guess I can't just blow up the device. Well, that's disappointing. So from there, I'll say that takes an hour. So it's 8 p.m. before we go to the police station, the Cairo police. I wanted to go check on the Cairo Police Department. Um, I got to get some dinner. I'm going to be hungry. Um, I wanted to go to Al-Azhar University some point too. And I want to come back to this place. I don't know if I want to go to the. I got to go to on the street food vendors. That's all they have available. Last time, one of my characters got sick from those. So let's go to the Cairo Police at 144. Go to 134. Wait, you may not carry more than 3 items. Go to 134. Okay, that's going to take me back to the marketplace. And they're closing up by the time I get done with that. Fortune telling might be interesting too. But we want to go to the police. Cairo Police. Affable enough. They have no information concerning what you want to know. If it is after October 31st, it is not yet. We're on the 22nd. Go to 114. All right, so the police had nothing. And I probably should get an on the street food vendor and hope I don't get sick, and then back to the hotel. What was my hotel? I can't remember what the number was. I'll have to note it. Because there was a thing about. There's the map. Hotel's 164. And then I went to 154. Many privates. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so 154 is my hotel. So let's keep that in mind. Um, 586. This is food, and we might get food poisoning. Um, meal's basically 10 cents. So 24, 38, 10. I have not spent much money in Cairo. Um, roll a d6. If I roll a 6, go to 12. If I roll a 6, that means I get food poisoning, which I've done once. A 1. Sweet. I did not get sick. We'll go back to the hotel, which is actually 154. Um, each night you spend in a private home, which is where we're at. We're at a private home. We've paid for one night. Attempt one luck roll till you succeed, and then go to 198. So let's see if I make the luck roll. My luck is 85. This dude is lucky. Now, this is back when luck was also dependent upon power. Now it's completely separate in Call of Cthulhu. It's just its own thing. 58 is a success. 198. First night in Cairo. Succeed at 2 luck rolls in a row, and your host speaks English. Or succeed with read, write, speak Arabic. Oh, man. Okay. So we got to do 2 luck rolls in a row. Here's one. 30 something. 30 even. Success. 22 is a success. So speaks English. That is awesome. I'm glad I have an 85 luck. I love that. Where are we at? 198. Or succeed in read. In both cases, go to 199. It also says if you have an English Arabic phrase book or dictionary, go to 175. Your host says, "It is bad to be here now, sir. A most dangerous object has come back to our land, and an ancient curse will be fulfilled. To try for more information, succeed with the debate, fast talk, or oratory roll." I took none of those for this guy because I went totally physical with this guy. I think oratory is 5, debate is 10, and I think fast talk is 5. So I have a 10% chance to get more information. Oh, come on. 41. That's a fail. Doggone it. All right. So that ends the day. Got food. I got to get fed twice a day or I start getting like weak. 452. This is probably actually a good place to end. No, you know what? Let's go to the pyramid. It'll only take a minute. Um, I need to go to Al Azhar University. They're open at 7 a.m. The pyramid is open at 10 a.m. Tel El Amarna Pyramid. I wanted to go there. I got to go back to the Fuzera Marketplace. I got to go back in the evening to the Cairo Museum. That's a lot for tomorrow. Um, the university's open the earliest. I could telephone the university. They have a phone symbol next to it here. 453. We probably should end here instead of on like a cliffhanger or getting one thing done the next day and then moving on. So we can start fresh on at 6 a.m. on the 23rd. Where we like down good night's sleep. I'm going to put to do here so I have notes for next time. And we're going to start on Friday, October 23rd. How many hit points has this guy got? Where is he? Come here, buddy. He's got 13 hit points. All right. His strength 13, size 14, so he's a big man. And I think that's where we're going to end the stream tonight. We've done a little investigation in Cairo, and we have plans for the university tomorrow, the pyramid, back to the Fusaria marketplace, and then to the Cairo Museum to try to steal the device. If I can get hold of the device, maybe I can destroy it. We've got 2 maps. I don't remember if I made a good sketch of that one map or not. But we've got. So, she found out that the Cult of Cthulhu symbol is like. It's almost like a German cross. And then, here. It's marked. It's got a mark on that left side. And then we found out that this piece of the amulet is exactly the same. The mark is on the left side. But then we also found the map of the interior of the pyramid. I don't remember where that is. Is it towards the front? No. I don't. That's a map I haven't found yet. It's right in the middle of the page. Here we go. We found it 287, the map of the flattened view, which shows. No, the markings are on the right side for the others. And then this shows on the left side the actual pyramid interior. So I'm pretty certain that the secret room is on the opposite side from the one they know. And if it's north, south, east, and west there, that means that it's going to be on the east side. The secret chamber's on the east side. The regular chambers everybody's already found are on the west side. I don't know what to do with that information yet. So Cairo's interesting. Cairo's not as straightforward. But I do want to go to the university and the pyramid, marketplace, and then back to the museum in the evening before it closes. What time does the museum close? And then I want to try to hide out there. Wrong piece of paper. The museum is going to close at Cairo Museum closes at 6 p.m. So if you show up there at 5, look around, check things out, then hide in the bathroom or someplace so that we can hopefully steal this device. So what one of them learned was what Grunewald learned in the letter that was left by Glier before he was murdered, because we're certain he's murdered, is that the Carpathos device is mechanical, but it opens up this room that has a magical device, which is as powerful magically as the Carpathos device is mechanically, and it can be used. It has to be taken. Shoot, I don't remember. Where's that letter? I don't know where it has to be taken. I think it has to be taken to Antarctica. Yeah, to summon their god, and then what that's going to do is it's going to screw up the rotation. It's going to screw up the electromagnetic field or something of the Earth, so that Antarctica will become tropical, and all of the basically lands around the equator are going to freeze and be wiped out. That's what we're trying to stop. We're trying to stop this. We must stop this, or else the world will be destroyed. I've got one guy left to try to stop this. Now, what I'm probably going to do is Alone Against the Dark has been reprinted. This one was originally printed in. Let's find the copyright on here. 1985. One of the earliest ones, not the earliest, but one of them. They did a reprint of it for 7th edition. That came out in 2017. So the plan here's the plan. Let me give you the plan as we wrap up. This is the outro. I need to actually wrap up like right at 5 o'clock. But the plan is, we've already done Alone Against the Wendigo. That was also published in 1985. That was first. Once we finish Alone Against the Dark here, I'm going to go to Pendragon. The new starter set has a solitaire scenario. We're going to play that. Then we're going to come back to Call of Cthulhu. We're going to jump back to 1983 for The Thing in the Darkness. in this was published in Fantasy Gamer number 3, which I recently purchased. We're going to play that. Then we're going to jump forward. Let's see. We're not going to do Grimrock Isle. I've already played that. Then we're going to jump to 1992 for Alone on Halloween because I recently purchased a beautiful copy of that. I'm super happy with that. And then we're going to move forward to Alone Against the Flames. That was published in 2015. Then we're going to come back to Alone Against the Dark and try to figure out if I can. We might move the timetable forward 1 year and say the cultists failed their first time and play it in the 2017 release, 7th edition, Alone Against the Dark. Then we're jumping to Overdue from Beit Alazif number 1. That's a Solitaire scenario. Then we're going to do Alone Against the Frost, which was released in 2019 and is a remake of Alone Against the Wendigo, and try to figure out how that can play in. I might change a few names and put it forward a year or whatever. And then we're going to finish up with Alone Against the Tide. That'll wrap up. I mean, this is a lot, but that will wrap up all my Solitaire scenarios I've been able to locate for Call of Cthulhu. And then I don't know what's planned for after that. I haven't figured it out yet. But if anybody out there knows of any other Call of Cthulhu scenarios, Solitaire scenarios that are out there, message me, contact me. You can contact me here. I'm on Troopers Discord. I'm a Max_writer almost everywhere. So look for me there. And if you find one, let me know because I'll do my best to try to get my hands on it. So that has been Alone Against the Dark. We only lost one investigator today. Yes! I'm very happy about that because I was afraid that everybody was going to die. We've got Devon. We've got Devon Wilson, Lieutenant Devon Wilson. Hopefully, he'll be able to save the day, stop everything that's happening, destroy the Carpathos device or whatever, and not get killed because it's so easy to die in Call of Cthulhu 2nd Edition. Kurt Wish says pretty good. Hey, thank you. I really appreciate it. We will be back next Saturday at 3 p.m. to continue this. That's the plan. I'm guessing we will probably finish Alone Against the Dark next Saturday. So we'll play till we're done on that date, unless it goes over 2 hours. If we finish really early, I might pull out Pendragon's starter set and we might go ahead and jump into that. But I hate to kind of double up in one stream. So we might just have a short stream if I die, or if we save the day really fast, which is less likely, I think. But we're on our last guy, so he's got to do it, or we're done. So, thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate everybody who came over from Trooper's stream. Trooper, thank you so much if you're still here for rating me. This has been awesome. Having an audience. I've had very small audiences before, but not one like this. So this has been awesome, and I really appreciate it. And I appreciate you. You rock. I'm sorry I didn't see your stream much today. I didn't see that it was up till I just was starting this one. So, Valti put, what is that? It looks like an acorn, a spy versus spy guy, and a pipe. What the heck is the first one? Can I? Oh, Troop 2 heart, Troop 2 secret, Troop 2 pipe. Okay, that's a heart. Oh, that's a heart. Ugh. Why is it green? Ooh, it's a rotten heart. It's a dead heart. It's been there for a while. Oh, then dogs start barking in the background. Anyway, this outro's gone too long. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Great Witch says lol. Thanks so much for stopping by. And next Saturday at 3 o'clock, if you're interested in seeing how this goes, stop by again. And we will continue Alone Against the Dark. I will talk to y'all next time.